Look at your phone or your laptop. Chances are you have a digital notebook somewhere packed with life goals, health data, and productivity hacks. But if you look closely at that mountain of collected information, you might notice a discrepancy. The archives get heavier, but your actual daily routine hasn't moved an inch. You are caught in a 3,000-year-old blind spot. It is the human tendency to mistake the intellectual understanding of a pattern for the physical act of changing it. 5 distinct philosophical traditions across the globe looked at this exact behavioral trap, and they all reached the exact same verdict. In the next 5 minutes, we are going to bridge the gap between your intentions and your actions. You are going to stop planning, and you are going to complete one real-world task you have been avoiding. Your library is already full. You already have enough wisdom. What you need now is practice. Think of one specific goal you have been endlessly researching, tracking, or analyzing without reaching a resolution. Keep it in your mind. When you read an article about that goal, your brain runs a neurological trick. As this flowchart shows, categorizing notes offers a fast, high dopamine reward loop, while executing the physical task is slow and delayed. To your nervous system, reading about the problem feels identical to solving it. We gravitate toward the legible, comfortable cognitive work, like reorganizing a budget spreadsheet, because it feels safe. We avoid the uncomfortable, illegible physical work, like actually making a difficult phone call to negotiate a bill. In Eastern philosophy, they draw a strict line here. There is mere knowing, which they call vidya, and then there is enacted realization, or avabodhya. Endless optimization is not preparation. It is a highly sophisticated, self-deceptive form of avoidance. To break this cycle, you need a hard behavioral constraint. Starting right now, you are operating under the Earn Your Analysis rule. You are forbidden from consuming any new podcasts, tutorials, or journaling until you complete one physical action today. The 15th century Chinese philosopher Wang Yangming built his entire school of thought on this premise. He argued that to know something and not act on it means you do not actually know it yet. The Stoics demanded the same. Marcus Aurelius instructed readers to stop wasting time arguing about what a good person should be and simply be one. And the Bhagavad Gita issues a blunt warning. Possessing knowledge without attaching it to physical action is a trap. Renouncing action for mere contemplation is cowardice dressed as wisdom. Insight must become the reward for taking action in the real world. It can no longer be your substitute for it. The primary mechanism keeping you stuck right now is the demand for perfect conditions. You are waiting for complete clarity before you make a move. The Buddha illustrated the danger of this exact mindset through the parable of the poisoned arrow. A man is struck by one, but when a surgeon arrives, the man refuses treatment. He demands to know the caste of the man who shot him and the specific wood used for the bow. The man dies before answers come. You survive the trap by using a strategy called satisficing. You submit the obvious, imperfect portion of a task now, and you refine it later. A flawed, partial physical action taken today will always outperform a perfectly optimized plan that remains entirely theoretical. Stop planning. Isolate the absolute smallest, good enough physical step for your chosen goal. Pick up your phone or open your email client. This is the transition point. You are moving from theoretical knowledge to enacted practice. Pause this video right now. Endure the uncomfortable illegibility of the task and physically execute it. Pushing through this specific moment of friction is the single act that separates the observer of a life from the participant. If you made the call, sent the email, or booked the appointment, the diagnostic leg of your procrastination is officially resolved. But a single completed action is the lowest difficulty proof. Tomorrow, this pattern will attempt to reconstitute itself. It will show up as a sudden, urgent desire to overplan your next step. When that happens, remember the standard set by the Stoic teacher Epictetus. He pointed out that sheep don't vomit up grass to show the shepherd how much they've eaten. They digest it and they produce wool. You have digested the information and you have produced a result. You have earned your analysis for the day. But the next time you feel stuck, the only valid move left is to close the book and act.